And we're live.
Holy crap, we're live. So this will be me hosting today, which is your gaming diva, Coupon Strives. And yeah, we're going live now. So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce our panel, get everything going and started. We're gonna start with Active Sin Gaming. Go ahead and let them know what you've been playing on and what's going on with you.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Active Sin here, and we're back for another episode of Team Red Talks Nintendo. We got some talk about today. I've been playing a lot of Bayonetta. I'm going to be playing while we're talking here, so because that's just what I do. But yeah, it's been a good week. A lot of interesting stuff in the world of Nintendo, so we will get into it.
Awesome. All right, we're going to swing on over here to the home girl. Nia, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let them know what you've been playing on.
What is up, everybody? It's your girl Nia, the video game her. We're gonna get into these Nintendo-related topics today. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and let's go ahead and get into these topics.
Cool beans. So, interestingly enough, something was brought to my attention today that I didn't know was an actual thing. Apparently, Karen from Nintendo Switch ad embraces her character. So, you may know her from the ad. I'm going to read the little article here, and apparently, she posted something on Twitter,
And
and
just for reference, Karen is the
is
chick from the original Switch reveal trailer who brought the Nintendo Switch to a
to
roof
the
party,
party and
and
cared nothing
and
for
she just
anything
became a
else.
massive meme, and she's just the greatest person ever. Oh,
Yeah.
Karen!
Oh,
Oh my goodness. The
Oh,
fun
Karen!
the funny
Karen!
thing about this is that my colleagues here just brought this to my attention. I didn't even know it was a meme. So, pardon me if you
Somehow, Coupon does not know who
somehow
Karen is.
I knew who she was from the freaking, commercial, but I didn't know she was a thing. I didn't know it was a thing. So, anyway, apparently, so she has posted on her Twitter, want to know a secret? Soon after the fitting, I went looking for the outfit. Hashtag no shame, hashtag Nintendo Karen, hashtag Nintendo Switch, hashtag Nintendo. Apparently, the outfit she was wearing, she went looking for it, and she's embraced her character to the full extent of the law.
That's
I think this
hilarious.
is amazing. I think it's so cool that she's actually embracing being a Nintendo meme, because a lot of people I feel would be embarrassed by it.
Exactly.
A lot of people who have had this situation occur, because becoming a meme is so random. Nobody can prepare for it. It just happens. Like, out of everyone in that commercial, the Nintendo community chose Karen, and a lot of people would become embarrassed by this. But there's some
Exactly.
people that embrace it, like that fucking "How About Da" girl or whatever, the "Cash Me Outside" chick.
Yeah, that dumb heifer.
Karen's embraced it, and there's that chick who sang "Friday." She's embraced it, and now they're making money. So Karen is a smart woman.
Hey, jump on board, I guess. This what's
Yeah,
up. So, most of you guys in the chat are wondering that if her name was actually Karen. We don't know. I don't
we
know
have
what her
no
real
idea.
name is,
I'm assuming
but
she's legally changing her name.
I'm pretty sure her name is not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure her name is not Karen. But how interesting would it be if it was? That'd
That would be so funny.
be hilarity at its best.
What's her name? Karen in the commercial?
No, that's
No,
just a
that's
made
just
up
the community
name.
brought that
But
up.
how? Like, why Karen of any name? It's
Cause
so
it
random.
says, cause
It's a generic
oh
name.
Karen, cause you
It's
can
such a
say
Oh, Karen.
it's such a generic name for a generic like character who just she just,
Karen.
Why
goes to
y'all
a
ranting
party
about
with a
fucking
Switch.
Xbox is the best box in here? This ain't no Xbox channel.
Hilarious.
Oh, in your chat.
Talking about Xbox is the best box.
Oh my god. Digital, get out. Go away. All right, so enough of Karen. Let's mosey on over to the other side of the tracks here. And I am checking out an article talking about PC game streaming coming to Nintendo Switch. So, an app called Rainway is making the rounds in the news world right now by making a very bold claim. You will be able to stream PC games from your computer to your Nintendo Switch, and the app will be available for download in the Nintendo eShop.
Oh
While
shit.
oh shit, while obviously this leads to a lot of questions, the developer Borderless Gaming seems confident that their app will be hitting the eShop, allowing for up to 60 frames per second streaming from your computer to your Nintendo Switch, pending you have a GPU that supports DirectX 11. Obviously, there are more questions than answers right now, and it's hard to imagine Nintendo allowing this, but the potential is interesting nonetheless. So, what do you guys think about this? We can ask Alex first, and we'll go around
This is awesome. This is something I talked about on this podcast a few weeks ago, where I thought it would be really cool if Nintendo made a way to stream your games from Steam to the Nintendo Switch, because as we know, the Nintendo Switch is nothing more than an NVIDIA Shield with a Nintendo badge on it. So the NVIDIA Shield can already do this functionality, so there's no real reason why the Switch cannot. And these developers are making an app to do this. Now, obviously, Nintendo is going to shut this down because they are the Doombringers. This is obviously they're not going to allow this because it's not their software and they're not making money off it, which is unfortunate because I think that would be so cool. Because the Switch is an amazing little tablet product, and having your Steam games, I could play my Bayonetta right now on the go through Wi-Fi. I think that'd be really cool, similar to how the PS4 and the Vita work.
Nintendo needs to find a way to make this a thing.
It'd be awesome. Like that would solve their third-party problems. But of course, at the same time, Nintendo wouldn't make any money off this, so that's the real issue on their end, I suppose.
But they don't spend their money, so what's the point?
But it's just so awesome that this is even possible, because like these kind of apps don't usually appear on Nintendo consoles. Because like there was an app similar to this on the Xbox, where you can play emulators on the Xbox. You could play like N64 games or something. You don't usually get that stuff on Nintendo's products, where you can stream other companies' games, but it's cool. I wish it would stay. Honestly, I do, because I think it's just amazing to have stuff like that. But it's not going to last long. I would be shocked if it actually gets onto the eShop, because that has to get through Nintendo first.
Yeah, true. I think that like Alex was saying, this would really solve Nintendo's third-party problem. And to be honest, I think that this is something that is absolutely feasible, considering, like Alex also said, that the Nintendo Switch is essentially, the freaking NVIDIA Shield tablet that NVIDIA was going to release, but ended up putting a hold on, likely because they were working with Nintendo for the Switch. And I think that if Nintendo were smart, they would really reach out to the developers of this Rainway app and find a way to make sure that they could get this thing up and running and be legitimate, making sure that all of the logistics and the legal side of things are taken care of, to make sure that, they could do this and get it up and running the right way. And maybe there is some kind of way that they could also make money off of it. There could be some kind of way that they could get some type of, like, I guess, fees or something just to have the app on their device, maybe. But I don't know. I don't think that this is an opportunity that Nintendo should mess up. Even though I personally do think that when the Switch becomes more popular, we will see more third-party games on it. But I do also know that because of the nature of Nintendo's history, there's going to be a lot of developers that are going to be really reluctant to put their games on it. So
playing the wait and see game.
Right. So if you're not able to play the games natively on the system, I think that an app like this would be a good alternative. I can't say that word. Alternative. There we go.
Tongue tied.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Like you said, Nintendo's pretty big at screwing opportunities like this up. So getting hyped for it right now is kind of not in the cards for me. I'm just going to kind of wait and see. But I hope they monopolize on this and figure something out where they can both make money off of this, because it would be awesome to have.
Oh, yeah.
It would definitely be awesome to have. But I mean,
I would love to be able to play.
It's Nintendo, so I'm kind of like,
to my Switch. Like, that would be
right.
Like, because y'all know, like, here lately, I've been playing my PC like basically daily.
Yeah.
Like, it's getting to the point where even though I'm such a big Nintendo fan, like, my Nintendo systems have become secondary now to my PC.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at.
If I could play like my PC games on my Switch, like, I would be here for that, to be honest.
That would be real dope.
That would be really cool.
Freaking tablet, it should have these type of capabilities any freaking way.
Yeah, like the
Like,
sacrifice is having to
What
pay
are you
them
talking about?
wirelessly.
We don't even need a web browser.
right?
We don't need it. Why do you want it?
We
You don't
don't
need
need a
YouTube.
web
You don't need
browser.
Netflix.
Don't need
You don't need any of
YouTube. No
it.
And
Netflix.
even if
No
if
internet. No
Nintendo
nothing. Just
if Nintendo really wanted to capitalize on this and make it a thing to where they would be able to make some kind of money on it, like make it like a paid app. You know what I'm saying? Like make
Right.
it
Yeah.
something so that they could get something out of it and still have an alternative experience for their fans.
right.
But knowing Nintendo, they're gonna pass on it like they do everything else. So
Yeah, like, a chip that's a little stronger, but what else?
It's whatever.
So we'll go ahead and slide on over to some Platinum Games news. Apparently, Platinum Games might have teased some Bayonetta 3. A series of uploaded videos are making Platinum Game fans think that a third Bayonetta game could be announced soon. So Platinum Games has been in the news a lot as of late, and first there was the long-awaited release of Bayonetta on PC, followed by what looked like a tease of a PC version of Vanquish yesterday. It looks there was one other possible tease as well, and many believe it could mean that the developer is going to announce Bayonetta 3. There are, I guess I could read the rest of this. The company uploaded 5 short videos to its YouTube channel. Each contain a brief scene from previous titles in the series, and each scene repeated 3 times. It appears that the videos were posted as part of this article on the Platinum Games website, which seems to have Bayonetta teaching English. Why the scenes repeat 3 times isn't clear. Many people have already seized on these videos as being teasers for Bayonetta 3, but that may just be wishful thinking. The fact that the videos loop 3 times could just be a coincidence, but with Platinum's recent activity, it's hard not to think that the developer may have something else up its sleeves. If there is something in the works, it is likely we'll hear about it sometime between now and the end of E3 in June. And holy shit, I hope it's a thing. I need some Bayonetta 3 in my life, and I hope if this is a thing that Nintendo and it goes to, and it's on the Switch, that Nintendo brings over 1 and 2 as well, because some people missed out on 2 because the Wii U. So,
right.
What do you guys think?
I really hope it's true, because Bayonetta is like one of the greatest games this generation. So, and there's no way it's just a coincidence. Coincidence. They're just randomly showing all these old videos again.
Karen confirmed Bayonetta 3.
I hope so. Karen should be in Smash as well.
I'm mean.
Karen is life, guys. Karen is life.
Apparently. I'm sorry, you guys. I am a little under the weather, so if I'm coughing or I sound a little weird, that's whatever. Just deal with it.
It's just how it is.
It is what it is.
Bayonetta
3. So how you feeling about it, Nia? Bayonetta 3. Looking forward to that? Interested?
I don't know, man. I'm always kind of one of those kind of people that's like, I'll be excited when it's actually
happens.
I think it's gonna happen. Like they
whatever.
they updated Bayonetta on PC to have like the guy from Vanquish show up in the avatar, so that's probably coming too. And they're just doing a lot of Bayonetta stuff lately, so I think it's.
I would love to see a mix of Vanquish with Bayonetta and all sorts of stuff in there, because I know Bayonetta was in what was Bayonetta in?
She's only been in Bayonetta and Smash.
No, she was also in not that
she was
one,
in
but
that Anarchy Reigns.
Anarchy Reigns.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up, because I actually bought that game day one, and I don't think Platinum needs to bother with making any more collaboration type of games.
Yeah.
Stick with
not with that. No, I didn't say make it. Don't do that. But she was in that one.
No, just leave it alone, Platinum. Focus on one game title at a time.
Mm-hmm. And if you can somehow. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna leave that alone. Anyway, but dragons. It would be nice. Anyway,
I see what you're doing.
Chances are it's gonna be exclusive to the Switch. Much like Bayonetta 2 was exclusive to the Wii U.
I think that if they come up with a Bayonetta 3, it's gonna be on everything.
I think they're moving it to
I,
everything.
I honestly don't think Nintendo will allow it to not be exclusive.
They
Like they're
didn't
gonna
buy the
they're gonna
IP.
fund that game.
This is how I feel about it. I think either if Nintendo's smart, they'll try and keep it on their system. If they're stupid, then Platinum is not going to be dumb and just leave it on Switch alone. It's going to be on all platforms so they can get the most.
Yeah, they learned their lesson with Scalebound.
Because and plus with the fact that Bayonetta 2 was on Wii U and everybody flipped the hell out, a lot of people.
It's one of their highest rated games
Yeah.
and one of their very few mature titles. I don't see it leaving, especially when she's in Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to leave for it to be multi-console, though. It'll just be on Nintendo and everything else.
But the thing is like with her and Bayonetta, it's kind of almost solidified that she's just a Nintendo character now.
We're talking about her being in Smash?
Just kind of, sort of, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Snake was in Smash, and some other, and the other third-party
we'll see,
companies and stuff. So we'll see. I mean, it is what it is. Either way,
it would be nice if it's multiplayer. I'm not saying I want it to be exclusive. I'm just saying, logically, considering she's in Smash and how successful the second one was and how highly rated it was, I don't think Nintendo would want to lose the title.
Yeah.
It'd be better as a multi-plat, obviously, but
yeah, it'll definitely do better that way. But hey, it is what it is. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. I get it on whatever platform.
Not like these fake ass fans who'll only buy it if it's on their
on their preferred platform or whatever. Oh, it's not on what I want it on, so I can't play it.
Can't play it.
Like, it's unplayable. Like,
can't do it.
I've never seen fans like that. Well, I have, but I mean, that was just kind of.
I saw one guy on Twitter the other day. He was mad that Sony's the only one that gets MLB baseball games. He tweeted them. He's like, how much longer are you guys gonna keep baseball games hostage on the PlayStation or some shit? And then they responded to him and they said, well, Sony publishes the games and we make it for them, so it's staying on Sony. And it's like, these people are insane. Like, it's been like this for years. If you want that game, go get it.
The system.
Yeah. How it.
Like, you call yourself a gamer, then you're gonna go to where the games are, and you're not really gonna care either about the platform it's on.
Yeah.
But you say you like games. Okay, so we're gonna move on.
I mean, to be fair, I literally bought an Xbox One for 2 games, Sunset Overdrive and Halo 5.
I bought it for a few of the games.
I feel like if you want it, you'll take the L. If even if that's trading things in that you don't play anymore, you'll take the L if you really want to play it.
If you really want a game, you're going to get that game. Like, that's just
what it is.
So you sit up there talking and being, talking all big and bad, talking about, if it was on, you were never going to get the game.
You were never going to get, because I waited for a sale to get my Xbox, and then I got it. I got it.
I know, right?
There's
like, how many
people
people scream about getting Sunset Overdrive and they never got an Xbox?
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
Then they said the same thing about freaking Quantum Break when it came out, or freaking that one, what's that one freaking game? I don't know, the little cute one with the little creature. I forgot the name of it.
For which
one? Then what was it?
For which system?
For Xbox. It was I forgot the little Ori and the Blind Forest.
Oh yeah.
Ori was awesome.
Yeah, Ori was awesome. There's a lot of people screaming about how they're gonna get an Xbox for these various games, and then they said they'll get one for freaking Scalebound, but that's not a thing. Yeah. So apparently you're not getting one. So shut up.
And even in the chat, freaking Prime said he bought a Wii U at a pawn shop to play Bayonetta.
And that's how you do it.
That's how you get it done.
Exactly. That's how you get it done. Buy it cheap. Ain't nobody asking you to buy a new system. Just however you got to get it, you'll get it.
Yeah, I remember that, Matt, when there was the petition to get Smash Brothers on the Vita. That was priceless.
That was hilarious.
Okay, well, like, that's definitely not
I laughed. I went to the petition and actually went there, and I was just like, "Don't you guys already have Smash?"
They have PlayStation All-Stars.
I thought PlayStation All-Stars was gonna kill Smash Brothers. Isn't that how it goes?
There's always something on Sony's system supposed to kill something on Nintendo's, and it just never happens. Well, it's so better than Smash, even if it did, which it didn't. But even if it did, it's still not doing as good as the one that it's supposed to destroy. So anyway,
that game did so bad. That studio.
The whole studio got shut down. That's horrible.
Yeah. That sucks.
That
is the game
horrible.
sucks too. So what can you do?
I wouldn't put my name on it. So anyway, Nintendo confirmed Splatoon 2 exhibition tournament for E3 2017. With Nintendo due to reveal its annual financial results on the 27th April, we're getting to the point where it typically outlines its E3 plans. We're hopeful of a big E3, and it seems like a live event is on the cards. A Splatoon 2 exhibition tournament is coming to the expo. So they tweeted out, that was today. The Splatoon 2 pre-release exhibition tournament is coming to E3 2017. Stay tuned for more details. This makes a lot of sense, of course, with the Inky shooter being a major summer release for Nintendo. In addition to the new entry, looks set to make a big pitch for the esports competitive game specs. So this could fit nicely with that angle. And I think so too. I'm glad that they're actually pursuing esports.
I think it's just so funny how
it's
they're
cute.
really pushing Splatoon for this esports thing. Like that's crazy. Like we knew already that they were going to be having a Splatoon tournament at E3. We just didn't know if it was going to be the first one or the second one. Like they actually kind of pulled a fast one on me.
What's going to be really funny to see though?
What?
We're gonna have all these people with like cell phones duct taped to their heads so they can use voice chat.
Oh, wrecked. I just think it's funny though because like I had a prediction that they were gonna actually bring out Splatoon before E3, but considering how they're doing this whole tournament thing, this is probably gonna be another aspect of how they sell it for when it comes out in June, right? It comes out after E3.
No, what comes out in June is ARMS, which is so strange to me because ARMS comes out the week of E3.
That's crazy. What?
But they're not showing ARMS.
That is a little strange.
Isn't that
the
odd?
16th? Wait, when is E3?
ARMS is like the same week as E3.
What day is Nintendo's E3 or E3 in general?
14th or 15th, I can't remember.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, it comes out the same week, but they're not talking about ARMS. I just find that so weird. But Splatoon makes more sense, I guess, since it already has a following.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You would think they would have a tournament for both.
You would think.
You would think, especially since they were pushing.
Well,
ARMS
they're having an ARMS tournament right now, actually.
Yeah,
because they already have the first phase, then they're gonna have the second phase, and we just don't know.
So maybe they're already maybe they're just doing it prior to, and then they might actually drop it on E3. They just didn't want to announce anything.
I'm calling it now. Min Min's gonna win that tournament.
I know, right?
She's so OP, but I don't care.
Yeah.
She's bae.
And you know how the person who's playing her is going to celebrate? With a cup of ramen.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely
with a cup of ramen.
Well, what's up, Garuda? What's up, Retro, Chariot, Sinister, EJ?
Sure. Everybody up here in the house coming through. How y'all doing? All the homies. All the homies. All right. Hold up. My internet is flipping out on me. Give me 2 seconds. 1, 2. Okay.
Oh shit.
All right. So the next article on the scene is Axiom Verge not coming to Switch was rejected by Nintendo. Was it rejected by Nintendo? I don't know. So there was a tweet by Dan Adelman who says, "I'm sorry to be a bummer, but if you listen to the podcast, you'll see that Tom never said that Axiom Verge is confirmed for Switch." So, in an update to earlier reports, it turns out that Axiom Verge is not coming to the Switch at this time. This was clarified by Dan Adelman, who handles PR for the game. And he also implied that the game could have actually been a launch title, but Nintendo would not approve it for whatever reason. Sounds kind of, I don't know. But then there's like 100% up to at Nintendo America, which he tweets, it could have been a launch title if they had approved it. So this is very bizarre. The game did well on the Wii U and has seen success wherever it went. Why then is Nintendo not allowing it on the Switch, especially if it would have been ready for launch day? Could it be that Nintendo has something in mind for Metroid and they don't want any competition on the platform?
Yeah, it's called the Virtual Console.
Okay, it's like, okay, so you're gonna put it on the Virtual Console. You're gonna put Metroid on Virtual Console. People are gonna purchase this thing, and then we're never gonna see an actual form to life freaking Metroid. Like, stop buying Metroid over again, people. Stop.
I think it's so crazy that they denied this game to be a launch title when their launch lineup was so weak.
It's so weak. Yeah, they have no need.
I don't get it. Like, they had all these other they had other indie games that were on the Wii U that were launch titles for the Switch. Why not this one?
Yeah.
And this is one of the most highly rated indie games that were on the Switch. So I just don't get it.
I don't know.
That's crazy. Like, it makes no sense.
It makes no sense. Like, unless it's because they're gonna put some Metroid games on the virtual consoles and they don't want to conflict with the sales. But like, even then,
But that didn't stop it on the Wii U though. There was Metroid games on a virtual console on the Wii U.
Weird.
It's so stupid.
I don't get it. Like, why would you deny people that are gonna have games ready for your new console at launch? And it's like a high quality game too. It's not like some fucking meme game,
right?
Which made it to the Wii U VTW.
Like, that's kind of stupid because you have a very low. Like, you don't have very many games for launch, and you over here denying games. Like, you don't have that kind of right.
That little game wasn't gonna affect Zelda.
It not at all. Like, people who were gonna get Zelda were gonna get Zelda irregardless, and they'll probably pick up Exion Verge as well.
Right.
Like,
I don't understand.
I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. Definitely doesn't.
So what do you guys think? Virtual console or gonna get a new 2D Metroid game?
We might still get a new one.
I think we might get a new one, but
I know we're getting a virtual console one too.
Even regardless, it's dumb.
It's still stupid.
I think it's stupid.
I still think it's a stupid decision on their part. Like, this is Nintendo in their true form. Nintendo.
I don't get stuff like that. That's just
Nintendo.
Outside in, obviously, we don't have all the information. We don't work at Nintendo,
right?
So they might have a legitimate reason, but from the outside looking in, that's just bad business.
It doesn't look right.
You're denying fans a high quality game at the launch of your new console, which was already lacking games.
Yeah,
that's how it looks like from the outside.
That's what it looks like from the consumer's standpoint. From
it's unfortunate because the developer of that game was frustrated because he wants to bring the game out while the Switch is red hot and there's not a lot of games out. That's when you're going to make your money.
Yep.
And Nintendo's not allowing these guys to, so who's to say they're going to put the next game on the Switch out of spite? This is how you make enemies.
The funny thing, too, is that Dan Edelman used to work at Nintendo.
He did, yeah.
He was their indie guy before Damon Baker became their indie guy.
Right.
Not Damon Baker. What's that man's name?
I thought it was Damon Baker.
Is it Damon Baker? I'm
pretty sure it's his name.
I don't remember that man's name, but he used to be their indie guy, and he's the reason why the indie games were so popping on the Wii shop. Like, he got that up and running after, the reluctance from Nintendo with their restrictions on how big the games could be. So he did a lot of good work for the indies over there. So it's crazy that they're doing him like this. I mean, I'm assuming maybe there's something else going on, but assuming that there was something else going on, it's interesting how they would do him like this of all people, considering he's done so much good work for them and with them. But maybe there's something more, who knows? Maybe there was some paperwork or something that didn't get passed around to the right people, or something was left out. I don't know. Anything could have happened, but on paper, it just looks bad. And Nintendo needs to make sure that they try to get this game at some point, because it is one of the better indie games out there that try to go by that whole Metroidvania style. So
a style that's severely lacking from Nintendo's part.
Correct.
I know, right? I don't know.
They don't have time for C-tier franchises, but indies do.
I don't know. Nintendo does not need to be doing stuff like this right now. They don't.
I don't get it. I just don't understand why you would shun people that are trying to support your product. Well, they do that to their fans, I guess.
Oh, Rex.
But why would you want to shun developers that are making games for your console? Because Nintendo's made a lot of strides with indies.
I think so.
They've done a much better job with indies on the Wii U than they ever did before, I find.
Yeah.
So it's just strange to me. Like, I get them doing this to bigger AAA third-party games because they always fucking do that. But with indie games, I thought they were trying to be a little more open. Maybe it'll come to the Switch eventually, but it should have been a launch title if it was ready. Like, I don't understand what the reasoning was.
When I read it, it felt like there was some things going on with trying to get it there at launch. I don't know if that means that it's never coming or if it was just not at launch. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, doesn't Nintendo still have to say when your game could come?
Nintendo has to give you the go ahead. Yes. Frame. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
But at the same time, we've had the Switch for over a month now.
Yeah.
and it could have been ready at launch. So what's the holdup?
I don't know.
Right.
It's not like they
that's
have
weird.
fucking a flood of games coming out right
You
now.
don't have
Right.
you don't have a lot of games at your beck and call right now, homie. I think you need to go ahead and let this thing go.
When people are out here hyping up fucking garbage like Snake Pass,
Snake
you
Pass
know
and shit.
that there's not a lot on the console. So a game
Snake
like
Pass
Axiom
is-
Verge is
Axiom
like
Verge would be
Snake
great
Pass
for
is the game of
Switch.
the generation. I need you to stop, okay?
I saw some people saying Snake Pass is the second best game you can get on the Switch.
No.
Only
Like,
because there's nothing else on it, maybe?
That
I don't
stuff,
know.
I feel
no,
like if anything,
that stuff
I
just
am
makes me sad when people say things
I am
like that. Just makes me
Setsuna,
sad.
freaking
Well, I know, just
fast
being
Yeah,
racing.
sarcastic
Mr.
stuff, but
Shifty,
really,
that's
Mr.
a nice indie game. That game is
Shifty.
fucking awesome.
like if you compare it to the
I
fact
need to
that
get
there's
access to this
hardly
stuff.
anything on the system, then sure, yeah, put it against like Snake
What
Pass
if-
against absolutely nothing on the fucking Switch. Yeah, of
What
course it's the
if-
second best game.
What if, guys?
What's up?
What if Nintendo is putting out a 2D Metroid collection that has
It could
been
be.
updated, like HD graphics, and they're gonna put it on like the eShop or something?
But is that really?
I would be more shocked. Well, I wouldn't. I would be more inclined to believe that if they were selling each one separately.
Because they haven't done anything for like Metroid's freaking anniversaries for like eons.
They
Ever.
barely acknowledge Metroid.
They don't.
I mean,
so like, what if they're not bringing
Yeah.
Axiom Verge because they are going to try to do something with their 2D?
Is that a
Metroid?
reason
Then
to
then
not
that
bring
would be
Axiom
cool.
Verge?
But at the same time, like that game, whatever it is, probably won't come out for another couple months.
Right.
So how would
in the
Axiom Verge
meantime,
at launch have hurt that?
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. That'd be really cool if they were making an HD remake of the SNES Metroid
I
game.
mean, yeah,
I'll play those, to be honest.
that still sounds cool, but at the same time, I still feel like they should that shouldn't be a reason to be doing what they're doing now.
Yeah,
For
Very-
like
very
at all, like
strange.
there's I'm sorry, Axiom Verge is not gonna destroy the Metroid, fan base loyalty. Like just in
I don't think Nintendo has that little faith in their own product.
right, they don't. So I mean,
Like the average Nintendo consumer, if they see Super Metroid and they see Axiom Verge, they're gonna buy the
they're gonna go
Nintendo
for
one first.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what
Like
would
that's-
happen.
I don't know. It's just the weirdest thing ever. I don't get it.
It's just so strange to me.
Confusion City.
Confused boys.
All right. Well, anything else on that topic?
I guess not. Hopefully the game comes out. I guess.
I guess. I guess Nintendo.
Maybe. Yeah.
Word from you.
More games are
Microphone.
good.
All games like Nintendo, you have a very low surplus of games. You have no business telling any
They're
fucking
not
company
really in the position to be turning away games.
turning away games at all. Like at all. You already got
Basically.
people over here
You're,
paying
yeah, you're at the
$10
beginning of your
more
console life.
for various games. Now you're
Right?
turning games away. Like this is a bad look, Nintendo.
What is
You need
this?
to
Apple?
stop.
What's going on here?
And what I don't like about this precedence is that it's giving third parties.
It just adds more fuel
just
to the
adds
fire
more-
that
yeah,
third
'cause
parties can't survive
they're-
on Nintendo.
Yeah, because they understand that they're playing the wait and see game right now. Like let's just
Yeah,
bottom
a
line.
lot of them are.
They're all playing the wait and see. Like they want to put stuff on the system because it's hot right now, but they don't want to risk putting it on the system, people not buying it, even though it's like hardly anything on the system right now.
I'm very curious how a
Like-
garbage game like Snake Pass, how well that game did.
Who knows?
Oh, fuck, why did you get down there?
I mean, if people are thirsty for games and that was the only thing
Second best game on the console,
I
apparently.
mean, there you go. I don't know. Like Nintendo.
How can anyone say that with a straight
All I'm
face?
saying, hashtag Nintendo stop. Everybody put that in the chat. Hashtag Nintendo stop.
Nintendo.
Please and thanks, just stop. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to this main topic here. Oh boy. So I'm gonna read this whole little article. It's not that long, and I should be able to get through it. So Stardock CEO says Nintendo Switch doesn't need third-party support to succeed. Ha ha. Okay. It's
I guess
no
he
secret.
didn't own a Wii U.
Apparently not, but whatevs. He was on Xbox. It's no secret that the Nintendo Switch has got off to a great start with 2.4 million consoles reportedly shifted during March. Of course, as always with the Nintendo hardware launch, a large list of third-party supporters that claim they will develop compelling games for the new system was unveiled. Of course, as we know, in the case of the Wii U, the third-party support can dwindle very quickly indeed. While
Yes,
some
it can.
claim while some claim that the third-party development is key to a thriving Nintendo console, the reality of what the public actually buy can often be very different. The Wii had an amazing install base, but generally speaking, the games with the most impressive attach rate were quality first-party releases such as Mario Kart Wii, Super Mario Galaxy, etc. Stardock CEO Brad Wardell isn't too worried about the prospects of the Nintendo Switch if third-party support dwindles away. However, so long as Nintendo itself keeps pumping out content, and this is what he says, Nintendo doesn't arguably need third-party. You think about the Mario games, Zelda, I mean, there's plenty there. I mean, if
You
it
named
was
2 games.
a lot of I mean, I mean, if it was $1,000 game system, maybe I'd care. But as it stands now, there's plenty to play with on the Switch. That's just fine, huh? Okay, so moving on. When it comes to Wardell's own studio, which typically focuses on PC games, he certainly is not convinced that it's worth putting out a game on the Nintendo Switch anytime soon. And this is what he says. No, we probably will not support the Switch. It's too different than any of the others, and there isn't a lot of, I haven't seen a lot of third party success stories on the more recent Nintendo hardware. You bitch. Nintendo is a great market for Nintendo, but I haven't seen a lot of huge hits, maybe by non Nintendo studios.
This dude has such a defeatist attitude.
Yeah, it's like, so
He's
you're
like,
not
I
going
don't
to
want
even
to put
try.
my game on the console because third-party games never sell.
Essentially what I got out of this, it's like, so you don't think Nintendo needs third parties because why bother? Because people are going to buy Nintendo games anyway. Well, that's
Who
technically
thinks
true.
like that? That just means you have no faith in your own product.
Yeah, like it's technically true to an extent, but like if there's no third parties that are going to even try, then what did you expect the rest of us to do? Buy your games that aren't on the system? You didn't even fucking put them on there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these guys, like,
Depends what it is. Like if your game's half-assed, of course people aren't
of
gonna
course
buy
not.
it.
And you have to understand, the Nintendo side of things, people are spoiled rotten. They love quality fucking games over quantity and just, constant bullshit and fuckery. Like, if your game is shit, the whole fucking fan base will let you know your game's shit, and we don't want it.
Unless it's
And
made by Nintendo, then they won't.
yeah, well, yeah, that's true. That sucks.
But if you're a third party
Star
and you make
Fox.
an error, they'll let you know.
Yeah.
That's not
They'll let
true
you know
because
very
they
vocally.
let
It's
Nintendo know they didn't like Star Fox and freaking whatever.
surprisingly, I was a bit surprised about that. I didn't think people would say
I think
anything.
Nintendo fans
That's a
are
once in a
finally.
blue moon thing.
That's
though.
not true though. I think Nintendo fans
Not
are
all the time,
finally
but not.
getting. I think Nintendo fans are finally getting fed up with Nintendo shenanigans.
I mean, the Wii U kind of pushed a lot of people overboard. I mean,
It took the Wii U for people to get real about things.
yeah, like
But
it
too bad a lot
literally
of them aren't doing
it
anymore.
shattered a lot of souls, so to speak. So
Yeah, it did.
and they're still broken.
Oh, chill.
So anyway, but like
Chill.
it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If you just already feel like your game isn't gonna do well on the console, on Nintendo console, then and you feel like why bother?
That's
It's
one
like
thing, but to say that they don't need third parties
is
is just a
another.
stupid thing to say.
Yeah, like
They already proved they can't survive on their own.
yeah, that's true.
Like, and that would mean you have to get rid of all your little indie games, all the third-party exclusive games, and just have Mario and Zelda. Because that's the only games he mentioned was fucking Mario and Zelda.
Pretty much. Like you got your little kind of whatever games here and there, but they're like collabs with other third party types and they're indies and stuff like that. So if you take all that away, you got Mario and Zelda. Maybe Metroid if it even sees the light of day.
Oops. I don't get it. I don't know why people say things like this. Like he said something dumb like if this was $1,000 console, I would care. but like, it still costs $300.
It's still $300. Don't nobody got time to
The
be
Wii U
dropping.
was $300.
Like that's a fucking car note. $300 a fucking something. That's a bill you could be paying.
Like,
I don't understand the point that he was making though. Like,
He didn't make a
what
point.
does the
His
cost of
point
the
is-
console have to do with whether?
I don't know what his point is, to be honest. Is the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One are $300.
Right.
And they have a lot of games.
Yeah.
So you're telling me if the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 didn't have any third-party games, they'd be okay too?
Because they basically thrive off of third-party games.
It doesn't make sense.
They don't have too many first-party, but Nintendo has. I mean, they're first-party, but
they're obviously not going to get everything, but like they still need stuff like
something.
Call of Duty. Like stuff like Overwatch.
Nintendo needs like a variety of different types of third-party games. Not the same stuff, but they still need some of the main
variable
stuff too.
Type of stuff. Like they don't have to have everything, but
like the main
the
franchise
ones that make
games,
sense.
Call of Duties, the GTA stuff like that.
GTA, just the really really big stuff.
And then like make their own exclusive third-party type of games that'll work on the system.
Basically, like the stuff that makes sense. Like people who know that there's more colors in the color spectrum than like brown and gray.
Right.
Which was like, we saw Payday 2. Nobody expected that one, but like at the same time, who the fuck is asking for Payday 2?
Exactly.
That's not the big third-party game people are asking for. They're asking for stuff like Destiny. They're asking for Overwatch. They're asking for Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Battlefield, Battlefront, Rocket League, stuff like. Well, it's not even a big game, but these are the kind of games people are asking for.
Mm-hmm.
And you're telling me they're better. He's essentially saying they're better off without third parties, because third party games aren't going to sell anyways. So what's the point? That's stupid.
I don't know. Well, Nintendo also has another issue where they need to get more of their systems out there because people are trying to find them and they can't. So I mean,
hopefully they restock soon.
And before they don't.
Because
they gotta have some by E3.
I'm just saying,
they got some big games coming out, and fucking Mario Kart comes out on Friday. Like, if you can't find Switches in store on Friday, that's gonna be a fucking nightmare.
Right?
Oh my god, I would hate
got
to be
time
that
to
person.
be doing this right now, Nintendo. You need to stop. You said you were gonna have supply, and you have no supply.
You're gonna see like 4 million copies of Mario Kart 8 sold, and there's still only 2 million Switches sold.
Oh my goodness.
Like, well, I'm just getting ready for when they actually
got my Zelda, got my Mario Kart, ready to go. Just need a Switch, bitch.
That's crazy. They have to have those consoles in by freaking Mario Kart. By Friday.
By Friday, boys. Because we know Russia's getting a Mario Kart 8 bundle, so obviously Russia's going to have Switches.
Right.
Everyone
what happened to the NA fucking Mario Kart bundles, not the GameStop
We're not getting one because in North America, Reggie knows damn well you'll pay everything separately.
Because Reggie is a bitch. Bend over, you guys. Get ready for this.
Only Europe gets these kind of special bundles because they don't buy shit, apparently.
I need Homdu from Europe of Nintendo to go ahead and double as both the fucking.
He makes sure that they get.
That guy's awesome.
Like, he makes sure his people get shit. And then the funniest thing I ever heard,
bundles for everything.
And the funniest thing I ever heard is people from EU talking about how we get more of the cooler shit. And I'm like, y'all must not. I'm like, y'all must not be paying attention.
Crazy if
you guys are fucking crazy.
That.
The shit y'all get.
We might get some games earlier, but it's never better. Europe always gets the better bundles.
Yeah, you guys get the better bundles.
Mario Kart 8, they had that little
Bayonetta 2 bundle. We didn't even get that.
Yeah, we never got that. So annoying.
And then for that one Club Nintendo, when they were still doing the physical stuff, they were giving away the trophies, like what they actually looked like the trophies from Mario Kart. Like, we didn't get that.
They had the blue shell trophy. I'm like, can I?
I think they had all of them.
Got was this fucking dopey ass ape Reggie going around saying, "Oh, we have amazing products over at Nintendo. We have the highest Metacritic scores." Ta-da! That's all he does.
I think they got the trophies for all of them, like the replicas. I think they got the blue
they had
shell.
all the replicas.
I think they got the banana.
They got a whole bunch of shit.
They had a whole bunch of shit, but we can't get that.
That's whatever. But it's all digital now. Nobody gets cool shit anymore.
I mean, but still, though, I would have liked to have those trophies.
I mean,
oh yeah, definitely.
It would have been nice. Would have been nice.
That Bayonetta bundle that they had in Europe was so cool. That had that awesome
yeah.
collector's book
With
thing
the
that
book
held.
and stuff.
Oh, they had some cool shit.
Yeah, and then they were talking about how they didn't get cool stuff, and I'm like, are y'all seeing the same shit we seeing? 'Cause I'm confused.
even your CEO's cooler than ours.
Right?
Like we didn't even get the freaking Hyrule Warriors special edition.
Yeah, with the
We didn't get
scarf.
none of that.
Yeah.
The scarf and the hat
The
and
only
shit.
And
place I
didn't they
got it
get-
was the Nintendo store in New York, but that's
in
like
New York,
one
and that's
fucking
one
city.
location. That's
Yeah.
like, ain't nobody trying
And didn't
to.
they get that one like Majora's Mask 3DS like bundle joint?
Yeah.
We
Yep.
didn't get that. It was so many cool things they got we didn't get, man.
You know, like it just. I guess we have to stop buying games, and then Reggie will get off his ass. Fucking Reggie, man.
But you know that
Oh,
ain't
man.
fucking. He just does not do anything. Fuck you, Reggie. Straight up. Even if you see this fucking podcast, F you, man. Like,
Reggie.
I need you to fucking do some shit. Stop being the
But
little.
like, I don't know, like
bitch.
at the end of the day, people who say things like that, oh, they don't need third parties, they're either lying to themselves or they're extremely ignorant.
The thing
Yeah.
with this Stardock dude, I don't really even think he knows what he's talking about, to be honest.
Honestly,
because,
me either. He sounds a little.
Like, I'm looking at this article right now, and it just kind of seems like he's just responding just to respond. Like, he really has no basis behind what he's saying, because
He doesn't care.
Because he was like, I mean, if it was a $1,000 game system, maybe I'd care. Like,
He
what does
sounds
that
like-
even mean?
He sounds like so many of the people that you would find in your comment section that are just trolling you or something.
Or
It's
like you walk up to some random dude at like Walmart and ask his opinion about video games.
yeah,
That's what
he
this
has
dude
no clue
sounds
what he's
like.
talking about.
Why would it matter if a game system is $1,000 or not for you to care about whether or not it should have third party
Like whether it is or
games?
isn't, shouldn't your fucking system
It's
have
still
some
a
damn
fucking
games?
game console, yeah.
Right?
Like, what does
Doesn't
that
it play
even
games?
mean? I don't
It's
understand.
so weird to me.
And
Well,
then
I'm
he
just
was like,
saying, you know.
he wouldn't bring his games to the system because it just kind of seems like he doesn't even have interest. Like, there's no interest there. I don't. Why are people
it's like,
even
so why are we
asking him
asking
this
this
question?
guy? If you have
Thank
no
you. He has no
He's
interest. It's
no
obvious. Why
interest
are
in
we asking
Nintendo.
this dude?
So why is he being asked anything? Like,
Yeah.
who is he? Is the question I have to ask.
That's why I'm
I
not
have no
really
idea. He's just some guy.
Who is he? Is he somebody we're supposed to know? Because I don't. You're irrelevant. So
He
you're
makes
answer
PC
is.
games, apparently. I don't
That's
know. I
why
just
it's
saw this
like,
article.
Talk
I'm
about
not-
PC games. The fucking Nintendo Spectrum has nothing to do with you.
Like, that's why it's like I don't even really care about what he's saying, because he like, just based on his responses, he obviously has no dog in this fight regardless, so who cares?
Like, have you ever owned a Nintendo system is a question. Do you have any space in the Nintendo area? Like, is Nintendo a thing at all? No, nothing. Then why are we asking him questions about Nintendo that he obviously doesn't care about?
I don't know. It doesn't
It's just
make
like
sense.
somebody. It's like he was walking on the street, like you said, and somebody asked him a random question. He was just like, "Huh? I don't give a fuck about it." He was like, "Well, I mean, if it's $100,000 system, maybe I care about it since it isn't, you know, PC Master Race."
Just doesn't make sense. Like, why do we care?
I don't know. It's just funny, and at the same time, it's sad because it's like, who are you? Oh,
I don't know.
goodness.
Good luck to
What
this
else?
guy though. Hopefully he has much success, because I've seen his games in the Steam store before.
What are his games?
He makes, like, from the looks of it, most of the games he make are like type of like those space like strategy games.
Oh.
Whatever.
Whatever. Kudos to you on your PC gaming, but it has nothing to do
I
with
don't
me.
understand that. I think it's ridiculous to say that you don't need third-party games on
I
Nintendo.
mean, if I had a $2 million PC rig, I guess I would care about your third-party games, but
but I guess if I had a $12,000 PC, I could play your game. Otherwise,
oh
I just
my
don't
goodness. That's too funny.
care. So funny.
That's funny.
it is. And it looks like that is the last well, that one was the major point. Then we got questions, and you said you wanted to talk about something about Mario Kart at Target.
Yeah, Target converted their stores to like cross promotion with Mario Kart 8,
It's
which
amazing.
is really cool. So like when you open the door, they play the Mario Kart 8 song, and those giant
shopping
red
carts?
balls
Oh, yeah.
outside. The giant red balls outside the store. They're covered in like a Mario and a Luigi tarp, and inside the shopping carts look like Mario Kart carts now. I would imagine everybody inside the store is racing. Otherwise, that everyone's doing it wrong.
That would be awesome. Just go into the store and then you like sit in this cart and it has.
First thing I would do is I would take my cart, go to the grocery section, get some bananas, and just start chucking it.
Dude, I posted a picture of a woman who did exactly that on Twitter. Like
awesome.
She was in the cart and they had like all of these bananas and like the part, you know, where the kids can sit in the basket.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was rolling. I was like, this lady knows what's up.
That's a lady after my own heart.
That was funny. Like, that's exactly what I would do.
That sounds interesting.
Oh my goodness. I have to go to my Targets to see if they're doing
I haven't
this.
seen mine yet. I got one like right around the corner. I'll check it out tomorrow.
I am going to drive down to Trump's America and find
Oh,
there's
my
Target
Jesus.
and then see what's up. I have actually not stepped foot in America since Trump came in charge.
Oh geez, I don't blame you.
So that would be my first. That would be my first time in
Be careful,
America.
he might deport you.
I might get deported.
You might get deported. You might not want to do that.
They're gonna stop me at the border. Like, where are you from? I'm like, I'm from a civilized country. You fucking twat.
No, get out. It's like, no, you're not from this country.
You're gonna stay in America. I'll just laugh in their face. Are you fucking kidding me? You think I live here when I live in Canada? You're out of your mind. Fuck, die.
I don't blame you. Okay.
All right. Do we have any questions?
I have a couple of questions.
All right, go ahead.
So I had a question. I'm sorry, I don't remember who asked each question, but the Nintendo Switch, is it VR ready?
Yes.
There was a patent before the Switch actually came out about VR, so I'm under the assumption that it has some type of VR capabilities, whether that's where you put it in some type of a holster and put it on your face or what.
That was so weird.
Well, we know it's a thing, or they're at least planning for it to be a thing in the future.
Yeah, because the Tegra processor is capable of VR.
Oh, yeah?
So,
yeah,
I don't see why not.
Awesome.
But they don't seem interested in VR yet. They were saying like they're waiting till it becomes more mass appeal, because right now it's too expensive and not enough people care.
It seems like really quiet now on the VR front.
It's like
there's no must-have VR games.
There really isn't.
And third parties aren't making games for it. Like the last big VR game was Resident Evil 7, and nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah. You know, I really think it's gonna take, not to sound like a big fangirl, but I think it's gonna take Nintendo to really make VR like come to life.
Possibly.
At the expense of sounding like a big Nintendo.
They get their heads out of their own butts, maybe, but we'll see.
Like they're the ones that'll find a way to make it cheaper and more consumer friendly.
And they would probably find games for it that people actually want to play.
Yeah, they'll find a way to make the games more entertaining, because right now the games are just fucking garbage.
See, Nintendo will probably have VR and AR mixed together and all that.
Yeah, something like that.
It'll be more.
And then Sony will make their version, which is exactly the same, but like have dildo controllers
or something.
And then Xbox will have the same thing, but call it VR Scorpio or something.
And then everybody will forget that Nintendo's paved the way for it and pretend like it was, one of the others. But whatever.
How it is.
It is what it is.
Y'all are so.
It's the truth, though.
Where's the lie?
I mean, facts.
So I have another question over here saying, do you think Kimishima is responsible for some of the Switch's shortcomings? That's actually a really good question.
Like the
probably
power?
like the low stock. And I don't know what else.
This dude is fucking creating demand. He is a businessman. He knows what the fuck he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when they ran out of stock before, that was because of ignorance, not because they were business savvy. Now it's because he knows about supply and demand. He runs the business side of Nintendo. They're doing this on purpose. So yes, you can blame Kimishima for the lack of stock. Yeah, absolutely. Because it's on purpose.
And the last question that I have here, will Smash still come in 2017? now that ARMS is being so hyped up by Nintendo, I could see a Smash port being announced at E3. To be honest, I
And
could
come out
totally
this
see
year?
that happening. Maybe not coming
Maybe not
in.
this
Maybe
year.
you know what?
Maybe.
I'll say this: I could see a Smash port actually coming out this fall.
There's so many games though.
Let's see, what do we have coming out this fall?
That's probably
Mario
the
They have
Odyssey,
Mario.
Xenoblade 2, if that's even a thing. Even though they keep reiterating that
That
we're getting
game is
it.
coming this year, Nia. Calm down.
That's what they say.
I think they're done with all that nonsense lying about time releases.
I don't think it's that they're lying. I just think that they would
really
find
thought
the
they were going to be
reason
done, and they find out they're
yeah,
not.
they would find the reason to like try to finish up, polish it up. You know how Nintendo does. They're so OCD about the quality of their games.
I think it's coming this year.
So okay, but so far for the games that we know are coming in the fall: Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade 2, Fire Emblem Warriors, if that doesn't come in the summertime. What else is coming? There's room for Smash.
You think so? That's a lot of big first-party games in a couple months.
And I mean, some people probably won't even pick up on Smash right away. They might get the other games they want first and then pick up Smash later down the road.
Smash is a
That's
whole
just
generation
2
game.
games. That's like 2 or 3 games.
It's like, it depends, but I mean, I think they'll bring it over. If they do, it'll probably be in the fall or maybe early next year if they don't decide to bring it this year.
Like it wouldn't be a bad thing if they bring it out. I just don't know if they
just
have
seems kinda like-
enough months in the year, because I don't think they're going to do 2 first-party titles in 1 month.
Yeah. Like, we'll see. I'm sure it's coming.
'Cause
I
they
mean,
got-
it's
well,
obvious
they got,
it's coming. It's just when is it?
ARMS is June. July is
Splatoon.
Splatoon. We can call Mario Kart May because it's the last day of April.
Yeah.
So that'll be May. So May, June, July is already taken. August is probably Fire Emblem.
I can see Fire Emblem Warriors coming in August. That's still summer.
Because when did Zelda Warriors or whatever the fuck it was called
I think
come
it was
out?
August.
I think that was August, right?
Yeah.
So then there's September, and then so there's 3 more months after September. I guess like Mario is obviously going to be the holiday title, which is November,
and then probably Xenoblade in December.
Yeah,
so Smash could easily come out in like September, October.
September, October, I guess. It could work, I suppose.
I'm saying there's plenty of room in the fall for a Smash port. It'll just be a port, not like it'll be a whole new Smash.
We'll see.
So far, I'm really digging Nintendo's release schedule. A lot of people aren't happy with it, but 1 Nintendo game a month, I can handle that.
Yeah, 1 a month is all we fucking asked for on that shitty ass Wii U.
Oh my goodness, that's so fun.
I don't think 1 game a month is that much to ask for.
I don't think so either.
I know to a lot of people that seems like a lot. They can't do it, guys. No.
Like,
I don't mind really 3 games a whole year because that's like, all I.
I've only need 2 games for a year, man.
Like, oh my god, that was the funniest shit I ever heard. But anyway, I got a question here. Would you guys, this is from Matthew Pipes, would you guys love to see an open world 3D Donkey Kong and Kirby game?
I don't care about Donkey Kong. Like,
I would much rather have that than a Metroid game.
Calm down. I love Donkey Kong as a character, you know, like love Donkey Kong. But I am still like I don't want Donkey Kong right now.
Yeah,
let's get Donkey Kong
the last
in
Donkey
like year
Kong,
3.
The last Donkey Kong was from 3 years ago. You just got a Metroid game on the 3DS. I have been waiting 3 years for a Donkey Kong game.
I do not want to hear this, man. What is this?
The last Donkey Kong. When did Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze come out?
It came out in February 2014.
No, it didn't. Shut up.
Yes, it did.
Was it really that long ago?
It's been 3 years. Yes, ma'am.
Well, we still don't need another one right now.
Fuck you.
She's like, well, we still don't need
Donkey Kong can wait, okay?
Okay, look, you guys, hashtag Donkey Kong can wait if you agree with Nia.
How dare you?
Hashtag how dare you if you agree with Alex. Go.
Hashtag Donkey Kong can wait. Let's go, boys.
All right, let's see what we got here. So let me see.
Gosh.
What's another question?
And Kirby, yes, I want a real Kirby.
I want a real
yes.
Kirby
Can
game.
we
Yes.
please get a real
I
Can we get a
need-
Kirby more than
And I
anything?
want my Kirby game when I open the box. I want a little apology letter for Canvas Curse or whatever.
Oh,
the fuck.
yes.
Rainbow Curse, yeah.
On top of the apology letter, when I open my game, I want a musical selection, like hologram of Kirby dancing.
That'd be awesome.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I want them to do that, and then for the
Oh my God.
Rainbow Curse. That would make my day.
I would love an apology
That would
letter
make my
inside of the
day.
next Kirby for the Switch. I would love that.
I am so
Yep.
sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry for.
Like, that Rainbow Curse game was so fucking bad. That should have been a cell phone game.
Oh, I'm just,
Like, okay, see,
oh.
I'm of the mind that I did enjoy it to an extent, but I was looking
hated
at a tablet and I was using a pen, and it reminded me of my 3DS, and I hated it.
That was my least favorite Wii U game that I ever owned. by
That
far.
was what made me mad about that game. It's like I really could have just been on my 3DS with this shit. Why?
It was made for the 3DS. The damn
because-
first one was a DS game.
Yeah, the first one was for the DS. It was
Yeah.
it was a direct fucking sequel to a DS game.
Yeah.
Can someone explain to me why Triple Deluxe and Planet Robobot didn't make it to the actual Wii U? Can I get it?
50 million versus 10?
Like, I get that, but
I'm still hurting
or
over
save it
that.
for. I don't know.
I'm still hurting.
Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if Nintendo like remastered those to be on the Switch.
Those two remastered in HD on one cartridge, I'm good.
Please and thank you. And I'm pretty sure they can do it. That's all I need, because I know they can do
the
it.
nasty taste of Rainbow Curse out of my mouth.
I'm
Please and
glad I
thank
didn't
you.
spend my money on that game.
Hashtag down with the Rainbow Curse.
I should have listened to my gut and not buy that game.
Yes,
But,
I dodged all of the
we
bad games.
we all
on the
took
Wii
an L
U.
on that one.
Nope, not me. I didn't get Rainbow Curse. I didn't get Star Fox. I didn't get Paper Mario.
I knew I wasn't
I got Star Fox. Star Fox Zero is a lot better than Rainbow Curse.
Like, I knew I wasn't gonna like Star Fox, so that's why I was like, nope, I'm not even gonna waste my time.
At the same time, Star Fox Zero is still not a great game.
Yeah.
I knew. I can tell when a game is gonna be bad. Okay?
Yeah.
I didn't even touch it.
I can too, and like all the reviews, the things they were saying were true. Like Canvas, I keep calling it Canvas. Rainbow Curse, it's just not a good game. And kind of whatever. It's a beautiful game. I love the claymation. I hope they continue that going forward. I thought that was really nice, but it's just not a fun game. That's its biggest problem. It's just not fun, which is unusual for Nintendo games.
Oh.
But that Robobot looks fucking hype as shit, and Triple Deluxe I know is supposed to be really good too.
Why didn't Robobot to?
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, so I have another question.
Yeah,
Delay.
fucking Havoc Strawberry, you know what's up, my dude. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze was the best game on the Wii U, and he wants a sequel. That's right.
Not happening. So, do you guys strongly think that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is going to be delayed till 2018?
It's coming this year. Relax. It's coming this year.
That's Nia and her. I think it's coming,
It
but I'm
might.
not sure.
I hope it comes.
Either way, it's coming out before a Metroid game, so relax.
Yeah, there's that.
Bang, bang.
No chill. Hashtag no chill, Metroid.
I'll get a Donkey Kong game before you get a Metroid game.
Yeah.
Hashtag Donkey Kong can wait. And I don't see any more valid questions in here. Do you have any, Nia?
Yeah,
valid.
Specifically say valid questions.
Because all these other questions are not valid. They have things to do with a different system that is not this Nintendo Switch. So.
Okay.
Did she just pull her hair? She pulled her ribbon. Hold on.
Oh yeah, Cereza.
Yeah, the little Cereza.
Yeah, Cereza's awesome. Oh, can't go that way. I don't see any other questions. There's one that says, who is the most underrated producer of a game? Wait, in the game industry?
What?
I
I don't know. They all seem kind of underrated to me, but whatevs.
don't know. If your name isn't Miyamoto or Anuma
Or Kojima.
or Kojima, you're kind of blown under the rug anyways.
Yeah.
But I think Kamiya is severely underrated because he makes amazing games.
Mm.
Anything he touches is absolute gold. It's a fact. And if you notice, all the games that Platinum makes that are not top tier quality are the ones he didn't work on. So that just goes to show you he is the best member of that team.
Who directed Bayonetta 2?
His subordinate.
It was
But
some
he was
lady,
like,
right?
yes, she's the
Yeah,
main lead on it. Yeah,
I know her.
I forgot her name.
I'm hyped for any Kirby they bring to the table that isn't Rainbow Curse.
Exactly.
Man, Kirby
So-
is lit. People sleep on
anything
Kirby.
like Rainbow Curse. I should reiterate because I don't want stop it. Like if I have to use if they make another game where I have to use some freaking freaking touchpad shit.
Game. Why is that so fucking hard?
It's not that hard to do. It's just a regular freaking Kirby game. Nobody asked for this extra shit.
Stop selling me your gimmicks. I bought your console to play the games I like.
Oh my god, this little girl's fun. Like, yeah, like, dude. We already got your console. It is a gimmick. Now, can you stop with the games though being gimmicks?
Let me take my Kirby game on the go in peace.
Please and thank you. The gimmick
Please
is
and
taking
thank
my
you.
game on the go.
Exactly, and that's an awesome gimmick. It's not
And
some,
that's okay. I can work with
some
that.
dumb shit. Ah,
Yeah,
So
I can work with that.
expect a
So
Kirby
just make
Switch
regular
announcement?
games.
Kirby announcement. I don't think we'll see Kirby this year, to be honest.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
I think Kirby will probably be a focus in maybe year
Next
3.
year, 2 or 3. Yeah. And they're gonna get the big stuff out of the way first. Keep
So
the install base going.
You know what's interesting? They've already gotten some of their biggest IPs out of the way this year with Mario and Zelda and Splatoon now, because that is a big franchise for them. So it's kind of interesting, like, what in the world does Nintendo have in store for years 2, 3, and beyond? Like,
They're going all out right away.
Man,
I know.
I don't even know.
I just hope they don't burn out. But like at the same time, they have all their divisions working on the one device now. So
yeah, so that's a good thing.
Like,
Well, Fire Emblem is
regardless of
coming
what
next year.
Reggie tells you, that fucking 3DS is dead this year.
It is totally dead. Like, it's gotta go.
You're not gonna get anything next year other than maybe some more Wii U ports because nobody gives a shit.
Like, you'll get some minor, for the most
like, you're
part,
not gonna
it's
get
pretty
new
much
games
dead.
going forward.
It doesn't make any inconceivable sense for them to keep this freaking handheld system and a handheld system.
You've already seen the beginning of this because they already announced the next Fire Emblem is going to be on 3DS and Switch.
Yeah.
So you can guarantee, huh?
Wait, no. Fire Emblem 2018 is gonna be on Switch.
Oh, even better. I thought it was on both.
No,
so
what's gonna be on both is Fire Emblem Warriors is gonna be on both.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. So there you go. Your last Fire Emblem game for 3DS is going to be a Warriors game. So the real next one will be on Switch because it's.
I wonder if they'll be doing the whole put all the DLC on 3DS and then
definitely.
that fuckery
Nah,
again.
I don't think they'll do that.
I don't think they'll do that again. I honestly don't think they will. But
because
if they
the Switch is actually a system that people are buying into.
Yeah,
people actually know what it is.
Yeah. The reason why they did that with the 3DS is because that's where everybody was at. Yeah. Nobody was on the Wii U.
Nobody wanted that thing. What do you guys think? Year 2, it'll outsell Wii U, or year 3?
Man, that you ain't gonna sell out Wii U probably by this time next year, my boy.
Yeah, I think so.
Like,
once Mario is out, and then Mario Kart as well.
And if that Pokemon game gets announced at E3, my boy.
If they announce Pokemon at E3 this year, they already won the show.
Basically.
Yeah.
It's over.
That's all they need to do. Pokemon.
That's literally it, dude.
Well, there goes all your
like a real Pokemon, not a stupid spin-off game.
And you don't think that people are not gonna get Fire Emblem on the Switch next year in 2018?
Huh?
And you think people not gonna get Fire Emblem next year in 2018?
Yeah, they'll get Fire Emblem, definitely.
Yeah, they've been waiting for Fire Emblem for a minute now.
So yeah,
Fire
And
Emblem's a
Fire
big
Emblem
franchise for them.
yeah, Fire Emblem's their new big franchise, so
Which
they
is
have to
crazy.
monopolize on
It
that.
just took 20 years for them to make it popular.
That's
You know,
crazy, dude.
I mean,
That's
Hopefully
so
this
funny.
freaking teaches Nintendo to stick with your IPs.
stick with your fucking IPs and maybe
Relax,
your shit
we're
will
getting
stay.
Donkey Kong next.
Oh
No,
gosh.
fuck that.
Like the homie Geek, he just said in my chat here, it says an Advance Wars and Golden Sun would be nice. I would
Oh my
like to
god,
see
I
those.
love Advance Wars.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, they're doing good with the strategy with freaking Fire Emblem, but Advance Wars and Golden Sun would also be
There's
great.
like an indie game that looks exactly like Advance Wars coming
That
out.
War Groove, I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be dope.
It looks fun.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I can't wait to see what Nintendo has at E3 this year. They better do it big, I promise. Like they've been too under the freaking radar, too playing it too coy, playing it too shy. They have to be aggressive this year. Like they have to.
They gotta. I think they will. Like we all know the last 2 years of the Wii U they weren't doing anything, so
that's what I'm thinking.
They were just preparing.
It's like hopefully those last couple of years when they weren't doing anything, they were just like cooking up some bombs and that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
For the Switch.
Like when they showed Mario, I was just so relieved that this is what they were doing while the Wii U was dying, and I'm okay with that. Like that was the result of the Wii U sacrifice.
Yeah, and I'm okay with it if it pays off in the end.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's whatever. Like you gotta break a couple eggs to make an omelet. So it's just so that's just the result. But I'm assuming they're gonna have a very good E3. Like out of the 3 companies, I think Nintendo's the one that has to have the best show.
Yeah, I think so.
Because let's be honest, the Scorpio is just another Xbox, and Sony already has a lot of games coming that we know about.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna show the same games anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nintendo's got a lot to show. Yeah. Any other questions, or are we jumping out of here?
No, I don't have any more questions.
Let's see. I guess this is an interesting little question, I guess. So do you like 2D side scrollers, 3D games, or bird's eye view games from devs? Like what are your types of games?
I play all of them. It depends
I play all of those.
Like, it depends if the game is good or not.
Yeah, that's definitely bottom line. Like, I don't mind the view. It doesn't matter as long as the game is good.
As long as they get the camera angle right.
Yeah, and as long as the camera isn't acting all funky when you're using it as well. So
like Yooka-Laylee apparently has a really shitty camera.
Oh wow.
that sucks. That's not good. But that is the last question. Anything on your end, Nia? Nope. All right. So Mario Kart's coming out soon, and we will be going live next Monday.
Yes. Mario Kart 8 comes out on Friday. I will be breaking souls all weekend. And then on Monday, we will have our first Mario Kart 8 tournaments. I think the first week we'll do normal races. And then next week will be battle mode. So keep an eye out. I'll be posting the tournament code on Twitter. I think these two will be doing that as well. Mm-hmm. And of course, we'll be having it posted in the Facebook group. Join the Facebook group if you haven't already, because there's a lot of fun going on over there. It's called Reboot Gaming for now, until I can find a more suitable name. But yeah, join that group because that's always fun. Or
shenanigans. That's what we should call it.
Shenanigans. Well, we'll find something interesting.
We'll find something. We'll figure it all out.
But yeah, it's gonna be good. We'll have prizes every week. I'll get a prize for you guys. Obviously, nobody's gonna win the race other than me, but somebody's bound to come in second. It's irrelevant to me who comes in second. But that person will have the joy of being the first person who isn't me, and we'll do a random draw for the prize. Because I think it's more fair that way. So yeah, look forward to that. I don't know. Like, let me know in the chat, guys. What kind of prize do you want? Like a Nintendo eShop card or Steam games? Because we can't give Nintendo games because Nintendo doesn't let us buy the codes. So that's kind of unfortunate. So I don't know what kind of prize you guys want. We'll have to work around that, figure it out. But yeah, I don't know. What you guys have anything to say about the tournament?
Just be
Nope, just be
prepared
there.
because it's going down. Like we got that battle mode coming now, and
Yeah,
it's gonna be lit. So go ahead and bring your
it's
little
gonna
sock
get
cans, okay?
pretty rage inducing. I
It's gonna
already
be lit.
retired. I retired Jason. I made him run away, cower in fear.
Oh my
And
goodness.
and next will be Mark. He will retire. I'm gonna make him break his Switch.
Oh.
Eventually, Drone Crusher will get Mario Kart 8. What if he can ever get off his fat ass and find a Switch? And I'm gonna retire him. And it's gonna
But
be
was
it's gonna
he
be a
even
little bit
ever
fun.
on though? You say retire him like he's ever been on. Like,
I don't think he's even played Mario Kart 8.
ah,
He never bought it for the Wii U, I think.
fail.
So I'm gonna make him buy it for the Switch just so I can watch him suffer. Because that's the true joy of Mario Kart, is making people suffer.
Suffer.
It's gonna be lit.
Well, it's been real fun. So we're gonna go ahead and sign on off here. So Nia, go ahead and let everybody know what's going on your channel.
What is up,
And
everybody? Oh, sorry. What is up, everybody? Again, it's your girl Nia, the video. It's been another episode. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Don't forget that if you would like to follow me on Twitter, I am at TheVideoGamHer on Twitter, as well as you, The Video Game. And on Twitch, I am NT. Follow me with me when I'm doing my live streams every so often. I live stream randomly on schedule. And of course, you know, want to follow me in my antics, kind of things that I like to talk about related to games on Twitter. A good episode tonight. I'm looking forward, especially to next week since we're bringing back Mario Kart Monday. So that's
Oh
gonna be really
yes.
exciting. So make sure you guys find you a Switch this week. Find you a copy of Mario Kart this week because it is going down.
And get ready to RKO some old ladies in line to get that Switch. If you don't got one, it's gonna be a wild Friday.
oh boy. Go ahead and do your sign out as well, Alex.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Active Sin here. This is another episode of Team Red Talks Nintendo. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and we will be back next week, same time, same channels, and Monday we will have our first tournament. Make sure to turn out for that. Follow us all on our social medias, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. There's generally links everywhere, and we're always talking about Nintendo and video games and stuff like that. Make sure to tell your friends about this podcast. We want it to grow, of course. Share, like, all that good stuff. And yeah, that's about it.
And make sure y'all come out Monday, even if you don't have the game, to watch, these
us.
hand whoopings. These whoopings. I'm saying hand whoopings. What's wrong with me? Come out and watch these
They gonna
whoopings.
get these hands.
Because somebody is catching these hands. That's probably what I meant to say. Because it's going to be hilarious and entertaining. And if you were one of those people who used to watch our Mario Kart Mondays when we were playing on the Wii U, they were always a great time. So come through. Even if you're just a spectator, if you're going to participate, come through and win a code. And like Alex said, it's random draw. So even if you're not good at Mario Kart and you don't come in like second place after Alex, you will still have an opportunity to win either an eShop card or a Steam game.
Let me be clear
whatever.
though. You do have to race.
You do have to race
to be eligible for the prize. I gotta make that clear.
That's a good point. You have to race.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Or battle mode, whatever we're doing that with.
Yeah, and battle mode. Either one.
Battle boys!
Alrighty then.
I got a new LED light, guys. Look at this shit. Green, orange,
His LED lights are so lit.
Oh my
pink
Jesus.
again. Multicolor. I'm gonna let it go multicolor. This shit is amazing. It's like a fucking disco studio in this bitch.
Oh my Jesus. What is this?
They are pretty lit though. His lights are pretty lit.
This is what he's been working on for the longest, you guys. So yeah. PC Master Race. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here because I got shit to do. I'm not feeling well. This is Coupon Strides, your gaming diva. I have been your host for this evening. Hopefully, I haven't stumbled upon everything because I was not feeling well. You know where to find me. My struggle streams are very freaking random and very struggly. So hey, it is what it is. Mario Kart 8 Mondays. I'm gonna be struggling to do that too. Trying to just maintain some kind of fucking.
Not
third
gonna
or
lie,
second.
it is very entertaining watching Coupon struggle.
It pretty much is.
yes.
My
If you
main
want-
goal here, no, hold on. My main goal in Mario Kart is just not to be dead fucking last. I
You
have
won't
no
be, because
other
we're
goals.
gonna have Real Gamer there.
Oh, well, then I will never be last.
Oh.
That's generally my goal. My general goal is just not to be dead fucking last. I don't ever hope to get first, so it's okay, whatever. Nobody ever hopes to get first unless you're Jason or Alex.
Right?
So yeah, y'all can watch me struggle. It'll be hilarity at its best. Obviously, I'll be, talking shit and all that good stuff, but it's always fun. We like to have fun. And thanks for coming to our podcast. We'll catch you guys next week as well. Deuces.
All right,
Peace.
Switch box is the best box.
Oh, Jesus, stop.